WROW Albany, fair and cool tonight, gradually diminishing winds, the low 25 to 30. Monday, continued fair and mild, high in the low 50s. Present temperature, 45 degrees.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. In a moment, Act One of Memory of a Murder, starring Philip Sterling as Harry Jonas, and written especially for Suspense by John Robert. This first portion of Suspense is brought to you by the makers of Alpine cigarettes. What's it like to smoke an Alpine? Well, it's like many fresh little things that please you. It's like the stirring of leaves when a breeze comes up. Like a weather vane turning in a summer sky. The way the air feels in the morning when you open the door to get the paper. That's what it's like to smoke an Alpine. Alpine is nothing at all like the sort of smoking you may be used to. Alpine is a fresh, freewheeling kind of smoke. A bright, bracing, even invigorating kind of taste. If this sounds good to you, try Alpine filter cigarettes.
There's something more to smoking with an Alpine cigarette.
I let my thoughts project once. It was while I was sitting on a bench in Cumberland Park. I saw a scene suspended in time. I saw it, just me and nobody else, like I was getting a sneak preview of something yet to happen, or maybe something that had already happened. An old scene that keeps wandering in space because it never found its place in time. In the scene, there's a young guy screaming. A scream of terror. The scream of a man looking into the face of his murderer. It's in Wingate Cemetery. In the scene, I'm hiding behind a tombstone, watching a gravedigger working away by lantern light. There's a body on the ground. A young man, blue in the face where the moon touches his cheeks, and very dead. The digging stops, then soon the earth is restored. The digger is a tall man with sunken cheeks like deep holes in his face. The last thing he does is pick up an object that looks like it might have fallen from the corpse's pocket. He examines it, then heaves it in the direction of my hiding place. It hits the tombstone I'm hiding behind. When I can, I pick it up. It's in metal, the size of a $50. There's an engraving on it, Queen Isabella of Spain, and the words Buen Éxito, meaning good luck in Spanish. Then I lose the digger. The following day, I find him again. I find him on a colored poster nailed against the wall of the Pageant Theater. There was his picture. A tall man with sunken cheeks wearing a flowing black cape. The poster read, Constantine, Prince of Illusion, assisted by the beautiful Marietta. Constantine, Prince of Illusion was a vaudeville act. There was a guy outside the theater nailing up a sign. Man wanted, it read, apply inside. I applied outside. I'll take that job, mister.
What? You don't even know what the job is.
I'm adaptable. I learn fast.
It's sweeping floors.
Well, I'm a whiz with a broom.
It's troubleshooting backstage. If a wire shorts or a fire starts...
I've been handling trouble since I was born.
What's your name?
Harry Jonas.
All right, I'm Charlie Prince, the theater manager. Okay, Harry, looks like you've got the job.
Well, maybe a better way to put it, Mr. Prince. The job's got me. The job did have me. I saw to the floors, changed fuses when they blew, and announced the acts from 1 p.m. to closing. Closing was Constantine, Prince of Illusion, assisted by a beautiful blonde named Marietta, and an old lady, Anna, kind of a wardrobe mistress to Marietta. Constantine's act was the one the audience really paid to see. It was straight terror. The regular routine of sawing Marietta in half, knife throwing, setting her on fire, with a new wrinkle for a smash finish. The guillotine. Marietta stuck her head on a chopping block, and an overhead knife came slicing down. The head rolled.
It makes you sick?
What? What'd you say?
I say Constantine's act with the guillotine makes you sick.
It was old Anna, the woman who got Marietta in and out of her costumes. Yeah, it looked so real, it gave me the shivers. Even knowing it's phony,
I know. Always you are afraid for Marietta. Like Nino always was afraid for her.
Who's Nino?
Nino stood here in the wings like you, sick for Marietta.
I asked you, who's Nino?
You have his job now. And you have his medal.
What? I have his what?
Nino's medal. With the face of Queen Isabella.
What?
I saw it in your hand today. A lucky medal for most. But for Nino, very unlucky. It is one of a kind. Take care not to lose it.
Anna, wait! Take care never to lose the Isabella medal, Anna had said. One of a kind. Well, there was a lot I didn't know. When I got him alone, I asked Charlie Prince, the theater manager, a few questions. Hey, what happened to my predecessor here, Nino, the guy whose job I've got now?
He skidooed.
What do you mean he skidooed?
Quit. He got an advance on his pay, then beat it without notice. Just disappeared.
Why would he do that?
Constantine. Nino and Marietta were sweet on each other, and Constantine was pretty jealous. As a tip for you on how to hold your job here.
And stay away from Marietta, huh?
You get the idea, Harry. You get the idea.
But I didn't stay away from Marietta. Even if I had wanted to, I couldn't. I joined Marietta in her dressing room an hour before the theater opened. Got something I have to show you, Marietta. The lady on it is Queen Isabella.
Nino's medal.
That's right. Nino's medal.
Where'd you get it?
I found it. I've been lying about where to everybody, but I'll tell you. I found it in Wingate Cemetery.
And Nino?
He's dead.
Constantine killed him. I knew Constantine would kill him.
I only saw Constantine bury him. Why would Constantine kill Nino?
Because he was insanely jealous of Nino.
Jealous enough to commit murder?
You don't know Constantine.
Are you involved somewhere?
Yes. Yes, and Constantine will see to it that I'm blamed for the murder of Nino along with everything else.
What is everything else?
Robbery. Constantine's not just a paid performer. He's also a master thief.
And Nino was his accomplice?
Yeah.
And you?
And me too.
You're asking me to protect Constantine?
No. Just to protect me.
My reason for protecting you?
It's in your eyes.
Huh. You're sure of your men, aren't you? I accepted Marietta's story. That Constantine was a master criminal, that her fate was bound up with his fate. I worked at my job and I announced the acts, and Marietta on the chopping block still gave me the shivers. One night, she seemed to hesitate before putting her head on the block as if she was afraid.
See how Marietta is afraid.
Yeah, Anna, she looked scared stiff.
Marietta knows Constantine means to kill her tonight.
In front of 1,000 people, he wouldn't dare.
It will be an accident. Something goes wrong and Marietta is killed. Constantine is very clever.
And I've got to stop him.
It is too late to stop him. See, the knife comes down.
So wait, stop! Marietta! As always, a head rolled. If it was phony, it was a perfect illusion. If it was phony. For the first time, there was blood. Blood as real as if Marietta had been beheaded. Blood spattered the stage, and Marietta's head rolled, then lay still in the purple light. As the curtain came down, the audience was applauding, so it was only an act. I went for Constantine's throat. Constantine!
Yes? Oh,
You killed Marietta deliberately. It wasn't any accident.
You crazy.
You won't palm it off as an accident.
Harry, stop.
Marietta. But
You thought I'd really lost my head.
Yeah. All the blood.
Examine it, idiot. Is it really blood?
No, it all seems so real. Even the phony head looked real.
The man's insane. Come on, Marietta. I won't forget that you tried to strangle me, Harry Jonas.
I've fallen for a perfect illusion. And the phony witch talk of old Anna.
In your mind now, you are blaming Anna for telling you things that are untrue, huh?
Getting me to make a fool of myself. So Constantine was going to kill Marietta tonight, accidentally on purpose.
But yes,
You're not starting that again.
but it is true. It is another accident that Marietta still lives.
One accident canceling out another, huh?
Yes. Mr. Charlie Prince saved Marietta's life.
How?
He moved the guillotine knife just enough away to save Marietta's beautiful head.
I checked Anna's story with Charlie Prince.
Yes, I inspected the guillotine knife and ordered it moved 8 to 10 degrees.
How come you inspected
Well,
it?
routine. I do a theater-wide safety check all the time.
But how come you inspected the guillotine knife? One of Constantine's own professional props.
Marietta asked me to. She said the act had her nervous, and could I adjust the position of the knife even if it meant the illusion would lose something. Marietta didn't want to lose her head for love of the act. Oh, Harry, what in the devil are you driving at? Look, Harry, if there's something you think you know...
I don't only think. I know Constantine is a murderer.
What?
I know he murdered the guy whose job I've got, Nino.
Oh!
Well, what's so funny?
You! I just got a wire from Nino. He's in Mexico City having the time of his life. He even wired me the advance money he'd tipped off with. Here, read it for yourself.
It's a phony. Constantine murdered Nino and buried him in Wingate Cemetery.
Oh, Harry, go soak your head somewhere. I like a joke as well as that
Look
other
at
guy,
this.
but...
It belonged to Nino. An Isabella medal, one of a kind.
One of a kind, huh? Have a look. I got a mint of them. There was an act here 2 years ago, a gal who billed herself as Isabella, queen of the dance. We handed these medals out to the cash customers as a stunt.
I went to the Wingate Cemetery for another look. It was a stormy night. I found the same tombstone I'd hidden behind before. I found the spot I'd seen Constantine digging at, but no grave. The spot was flat and even, and a patch of grass and flowers were sprouting on it. The ground had never been touched. I got back to the pageant theater an hour before showtime and went looking for Marietta. She was at a dressing table. White-faced and strained. Beautiful. Marietta,
Yes, Harry?
the story I told you about Nino. About Constantine burying Nino in Wingate Cemetery and me there watching.
Yes, Harry.
Well, right now there isn't any grave or Nino in Wingate Cemetery. I just came from there. I can't explain it. Can you?
Just that Constantine's clever. He's a master of illusion.
Grandmaster at the rate he's going. Another thing. Charlie Prince says Nino is in Mexico, alive and kicking.
Another of Constantine's tricks?
I guess that just about covers every missing explanation, huh? Did Constantine plan on killing you last night? I want to know, Marietta.
Yes. And tonight again, Constantine plans to kill me.
But he's fixed the guillotine knife back?
No. This time he'll try to take my life in the dagger-throwing act.
And you're waiting for it to happen?
Yes.
Period, huh? You're scheduled to die and you got your shroud all laid out.
I can't do anything about it, Harry. I'm powerless to resist Constantine.
Funny thing, I was in kind of a spell myself. Marietta was scheduled to die, and all I could do was stand in the wings and watch Constantine throw his daggers. The daggers bit into the wooden frame. I watched him hold the last dagger, and I could tell by his face that this was it. That this was the dagger that was going to be murder by accident. I didn't need old Anna pulling at my sleeve to tell me.
His dagger goes to her heart. Watch.
I couldn't do anything for Marietta if I wanted to. My legs felt nailed to the floor. I saw the dagger aim and go. Marietta screamed before it hit her. Right into her heart. The dagger bit right into her heart. Blood spurted, soaking her costume. I heard the audience applaud as the curtain dropped. They thought it was all part of the act. I came out of my paralysis and went for Constantine. I pulled a dagger out of the board Marietta was impaled against and went for him. I got behind him and circled my arm around his neck. Constantine, I'm going to kill her! I'm going to give you what you gave Marietta! Don't! I fought. Constantine grabbed me for the dagger, twisting my arm and turning the blade around to me, turning the blade into my chest and ripping across and opening it before I could finally strike home. And then I heard her laugh at me. Marietta? The old lady, Anna, over Constantine's body, she was laughing. Both of them, as if some bet they'd made had paid off. I got it, finally. I played Patsy and murdered Constantine the way Marietta wanted it. I'd been set up to do it, and I'd done it. Marietta read my eyes and confirmed it.
Yeah, Harry. Yeah, you freed me from Constantine.
The way Constantine freed you from Nino.
Yeah.
But Nino's grave?
I moved the headstone you were hiding behind. You looked in the wrong place.
The dagger in your heart and the blood.
Constantine was a prince of illusion.
No, I'm not buying that anymore. Constantine was clever, sure. But you were the real queen bee of the act. The illusion was your trick. You're the queen mother of illusion.
Yes. The illusion was always my part of the trick.
What happens to me? Or don't you care?
I care a little. Just a very little.
Sure.
Run.
Run?
Escape quickly. It's better to be a fugitive murderer than a captured one. Run, Harry. Run!
I ran. I was weak from loss of blood, but I ran. I got my chest sewed up where Constantine ripped a dagger across it. 40 stitches. And then I kept on running. Right to the cops. But the hitch is, Lieutenant Belson won't let me settle down. He's nibbling at my confession like a guy being fed food too exotic for his taste. 48 hours now, and Belson's still only nibbling.
About your confession of murder, Harry, the story you just told me, you read it somewhere,
I lived it. Look, wasn't the murder of Constantine officially reported?
Yes, it was. It's on the books as an unsolved murder.
Well, then it's solved now.
But it happened in the year 1922, 40 years ago. I've got the paper on it here. There was a vaudeville act called Constantine and Marietta booked into the old pageant theater. Got a record here telling what happened to Marietta. She died in a railroad crash. She's been dead since 1934.
Dead?
The pageant theater was torn down in 1932, 30 years ago. You still insist you were a pawn in the murder of a long-ago vaudevillian named Constantine?
Yes, I do. Look here, inside my shirt. I've got 40 stitches and a scar across my chest to prove it.
Yeah. You got a scar, all right. There's a survivor coming in. See if you recognize him. You know this man, Harry?
Yeah, sure. It's Charlie Prince, but he's so old.
40 years older. He was 30 then. He's almost 70 now. Mr. Prince, do you know this man?
Is he the one you told me about, Lieutenant?
Yes, he's the one.
Never saw him before.
Never saw me before, Charlie. You hired me right off the sidewalk. You were nailing up a man wanted sign, and I applied right on the spot.
Yeah? That's how it happened, all right. Way back. The lad came up and had me take down the sign right there. But how could you know about that?
Because I was the lad.
Crazy, son. Crazy as a
What do you
rose.
mean I'm crazy? Why are you both looking at me as if I am crazy?
Harry, it all happened 40 years ago.
Okay, so some things get lost in space. Some things never find their place in time. But it's all true.
Is it? 40 years ago, Harry? How old are you now?
How old?
Don't bother answering. You're closer to your 25th birthday than you are to your 30th.
Well, I don't even give him that much, Lieutenant. I say he's not a minute more than 21.
Face up to it, Harry. You read the story somewhere and made it your own.
Lieutenant, are you sure? Are you really sure it happened like that?
Am I sure? Harry, of course I'm sure. Aren't you?
Suspense. You have been listening to Memory of a Murder, starring Philip Sterling as Harry Jonas, and written especially for Suspense by John Robert. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato, Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Connie Lemke as Marietta, Ralph Bell as Lieutenant Belson, Ethel Everett as Anna, James Monks as Constantine, and Lawson Zerby as Charlie Prince. Listen again next week when we return with You Died Last Night, written by Robert Arthur. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. 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 Suspense.
Suspense is next over WROW Music, row 59 on your Albany dial, 635.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. In a moment, Act One of Brother John, starring William Redfield, and written especially for Suspense by Elspeth Eric.
It was so simple, it was ridiculous. I was lying there in the Veterans Hospital with a brain embolism. Stroke, they call it, for short. You think that only happens to old people? Both of us in that room were under 30. You see, you get a stroke on the left side of your brain. It paralyzes the right side of your body. And it makes you so you can't talk. I mean, you got all the words in your head and you understand what everybody says, but you can't talk. So I just laid there and listened to Brother John talking to the Army doctor.
He's your brother?
Yes, 20 years younger. I've taken care of him since he was a kid.
Well, we'll hope for spontaneous recovery.
What's that?
The damage to the brain clears up by itself. Speech returns and the paralysis disappears.
Well, what do I do now?
Well, can you remember what books he read as a child? Little poems or songs. Hey Diddle Diddle, Humpty Dumpty. Often these things come back first.
Charlie was born in France. Our parents both died there when Charlie was 10. By that time, I was in okay shape financially, and they sent him back to me. But he only spoke French. I remember he used to sing that Frere Jacques thing.
Yes, singing often helps. The rhythm carries them along.
I hardly know any French.
Well, now, you do your best. This may all clear up sooner than you think. The man on the other side of the screen has the same trouble. He seems to be coming along.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Anything else you want to know, ask for me at the desk.
Thanks. Hey there, chum. You look fine. Now listen. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. You know the apartment I have over the garage at the Tremaines? Well, you're going to come there. It's big enough. Wait till you see it. It's great. Yeah. What's the matter? You think they'll mind? They won't mind. They're very nice people. And, of course, they're really not in any position to mind anything. Are they, huh? No. But when I took that prison rap for Jerry Tremaine, he promised he'd look after me for the rest of my life. And somebody asks you, what does your brother do? You can say, he's butler for the Gerald Tremaines. It's not much, I grant you that, but it's better than saying he's a bum, right? Yeah, he's doing very well, incidentally, old Jerry. All strictly on the up and up ever since that one little mistake that I did time for. But I'm a nice fella. I've stuck to our original agreement, $200 a week for life. And of course, I get my board and room. So most of it I've got put away for you. And if you ever need a little extra, well, truth is, Mrs. Tremaine is what you might say crazy about me. I could always put the bite on her for a little extra if you needed it. Listen, I brought you some champagne. Want me to open it now, huh? Oh, okay, later. With your buddy here, huh? Doctor says you both got this cerebral thing. Okay if I introduce myself? My name's McGee. Yeah, I'm Charlie's brother, John. I brought some champagne. You and Charlie can have it together, okay? You both look great, you know. Just great. Well, good luck. Enjoy the champagne. Hey, looks like a nice fella. You want to say something, Charlie? Go ahead, try, huh? Go ahead. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
laugh. Big brother John standing there trying to sing in French. Well, all right, so he didn't know French. But he had brains. He does a little stretch in prison for a guy, then when he gets out, he moves in with the guy, gets $200 a week, and takes over the wife besides. Well, anyway, a few days later, I had a spontaneous recovery. Blood clot was absorbed, speech came back, paralysis is gone. I'm out of the army and walking around. But you see, I'd never met these Tremaines, and I'm very curious to find out what they're like. So, Mrs. Tremaine comes to the door. Not a bad-looking woman for her age. She lets me in and introduces me to her husband.
This is my husband, Mr. Tremaine. Gerald, this is John's brother, Charlie.
Charlie? Good Lord. Sit down, Charlie.
Well, I should have called John, I guess, but I wanted to surprise him.
Gerald, you tell him. I just can't.
Charlie, we were just going to call you at the hospital.
Huh?
Yeah, the truth is, well, your brother has been shot, Charlie, killed.
John? John was shot?
It just happened about an hour ago.
What? Who'd want to do a thing like that?
We don't know who did it.
The police don't know.
Gerald, you ought to let them know that Charlie's here.
All right, I will. I'll be right with you.
Oh, he was such a wonderful brother to me.
I know. He talked a lot about you.
I mean, he did everything for me.
You were planning to stay here with him, weren't you? He said so.
Yeah, till I get a job or something. Now I don't know what to do.
Well, why don't you just stay on here anyway for the time being?
Oh, I don't know if I could.
John's apartment's over the garage, you know. Why don't you just move in?
Well, Gee, Mrs. Tremaine, I'd kind of like that. Yeah, I'd like to poke around there, sort of, and see if I can't figure out who could have wanted to kill my brother John. It was so simple. It was ridiculous. I could move right in, and I did. They were nice, really. She was what you'd call faded, I guess, but not too faded. I could see how John could have gone for her a little bit. Next morning, I asked if I could help her with breakfast. You know, John told me a lot about you, Mrs. Tremaine.
He did?
Yeah. He liked you a lot.
Well, that's very nice to hear.
I can see why. You're very attractive.
Well, now...
I mean, John certainly thought you were. And so do I.
That's a nice compliment from a young man.
Well, you're not much older than I am.
Well, I'm certainly not younger.
Lots of men my age go for older women.
I really wouldn't know about that.
Oh, come on now, Mrs. Tremaine. You must have had lots of guys going for you.
Really, Charlie, I don't think this is the way for us to talk.
I knew I had her. When they say they shouldn't talk this way, they're starting to weaken. They talk that way all the time they're saying they shouldn't, and pretty soon they're ready for action. Anyway, I could see she was getting uncomfortable, and that was exactly what I wanted. Her husband came downstairs right then, and I took him some coffee in the living room.
John was with us a long time, you know, Charlie.
Yeah, I know.
A terrible shock. Awful. You talked to the police?
Mm-hmm. Last night. They don't seem to know much.
Well, they need time, I guess.
Oh, sure.
Look, Charlie, you stay on here just as long as you like.
No, Mr. Tremaine. I'll be moving on pretty soon, I guess. I mean, John said he had some money saved up for me.
Oh?
Yeah. Quite a lot.
Good.
I don't know how he did it. Almost $40,000.
That much, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he must have made good investments.
No, he just had savings. Yeah. In 4 different banks.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Every week he made a deposit, see. A big one.
You don't say.
Ever since the first week, he came to work for you.
Well, now, what do you know about that?
So, I had him, too, and I knew it. No, both of them were uncomfortable. But they were nice people, really. I could almost have gotten to like them. Yeah. Anyway, I helped Mrs. Tremaine put the breakfast on the table. They even asked me to eat with them, but I said no, I was going out. Only I didn't go out. I stayed in the kitchen because I wanted to hear what they had to say to each other.
Connie, how long is he going to stay?
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie.
I don't know.
Nice fella.
Very nice.
Not like John, though.
No, not really.
Mm-mm. Doesn't even look like him.
He's a lot younger, of course.
Yes.
I'll miss John.
We'll get somebody else.
Not like John, though.
No, not like John.
I was sorry I wasn't like John. I really was. I'd have liked to stay on with these people for a while. I was even a pretty good butler, if you can imagine that. I helped Mrs. Tremaine get lunch.
I'm terribly awkward in the kitchen, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, let me do that.
John always did everything.
Uh-huh. He was a good man.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry I didn't get to see more of him.
Well, we used to ask him to have you here for a visit, but he never would.
I know. I wonder why he wouldn't. I wonder if it was a woman.
Oh, no, it wasn't a woman. I'd have known if the...
Oh? You would?
Well, I mean, if that was why he wouldn't have you here, I'd have known if he was seeing some woman here.
No, I meant if it was some woman who killed him. You should have seen her face. All of a sudden, she looked like somebody had hit her. Then Mr. Tremaine came home for lunch. I made him a drink first in the living room.
Join me, Charlie?
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Tremaine.
I don't usually indulge in the middle of the day.
No, of course not. $38,000.
How's that?
Oh, that's what my brother had. In 4 different banks.
Oh, well, that makes you a rich man, doesn't it?
Well, not quite. I just can't help wondering, that's all.
Wondering what, Charlie?
Oh, where he got all that money. Who gave it to him all those years.
Well, I wouldn't know if anybody gave it to him.
Well, you see, if somebody was paying him, that could be the man who killed him. So he could stop paying it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
She came in right then and told him lunch was ready, and they both went into the dining room looking absolutely sick. As a parting shot, I said that I was going down to the police station. I thought that should start a little something, you know. I went out to the kitchen, and I opened and shut the door like I was leaving, but I sat down to listen.
That's the 3rd time he's talked to the police.
That's natural, isn't it?
Yes, I guess so.
I must say he doesn't seem to be mourning for his brother very much.
No, they were supposed to be very close, weren't they?
I guess men just don't show their feelings. In fact, I'm sure they don't.
Meaning me?
Toward each other. Some men don't even show their feelings toward their wives.
Me again?
If you have any feelings toward your
Oh,
wife...
Connie, don't start that again.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That Charlie is making us both nervous.
I'm not nervous. Are you nervous?
No, not nervous, exactly.
Yes, you are.
Look, why don't we get rid of him?
Get rid of whom?
That Charlie.
But we just asked him to stay.
You asked him of me.
Well, if you want him to leave...
I didn't say I wanted...
Tell him so.
Well, I'll give him some money till John's estate is settled.
That'd be nice.
Oh, so tell him.
Me? You tell him.
Well, why should I tell him? You tell him.
Why me?
And so it went. You tell him. No, you tell him. I wanted to laugh. I got out of the kitchen very quietly, and I did go down to the police station. They didn't know anything. They hadn't found the gun, and they couldn't figure out who'd had a motive. So, about 5:30, I went back to the house. Mrs. Tremaine was setting the table for dinner.
Did you see the police, Charlie?
Yeah, I was there all afternoon.
Really? All afternoon.
Mm-hmm. They wanted me to tell him everything I knew about John.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know a lot. He never said too much about himself.
No, he was sort of a quiet man.
A few things, I told him.
Oh, like what?
Well, like I gathered he was very happy here. I mean, you took good care of him. I gathered that.
Well, we tried.
He was really happy here. Yeah, he really was happy. He used to say he never wanted to leave here.
Did he?
Yeah. I guess he had about everything he wanted. Right here in this house.
Everything?
I mean, jobs like that are sure hard to find. That have everything.
I suppose they are.
Her hand started to shake, and pretty soon she gave up trying to set the table and went out to the living room to join Mr. Tremaine. I told her that I was going to go up and wash up for dinner, but instead I went out in the hall. She closed the door to the living room, and standing on the other side, I could hear everything that went on.
Gerald, I must tell you something.
What, dear?
Gerald, we've got to get rid of that man.
I told you that at lunch.
He knows something.
What do you mean, something?
Gerald, I never meant to tell you this. It isn't anything much, really, only now it might make the police think I killed John.
You?
Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. Carrying on with a servant.
What?
Poor little lonely housewife, taking up with the first man who was nice.
Connie, what are you talking about?
That's the way I thought of myself, Gerald. It was all self-pity, all of it. I was alone all day, and John was here.
Connie,
That's the way it was.
You? And John?
Yes.
Looks hard to believe.
Well, Gerald, I'm not trying to excuse myself. I'm not. It's just that now John's dead, and that awful Charlie thinks some woman killed him, and I think he thinks I'm the woman.
No, he doesn't.
He's been hinting around.
He thinks some man did it. Some man who was paying John a lot of money, extortion money.
Who?
Me.
You?
Yes. He doesn't come right out and say it, but he knows someone's been paying the money, and I think he suspects me. And he's right.
What do you mean?
I paid John for 15 years, ever since he got out of jail. We were both guilty, but he took the rap.
Guilty of what?
Embezzlement.
Embezzlement?
Yes. We took $70,000 from the firm before we got caught. As I said, I went free, and John went up the river. I paid him $200 a week, 52 weeks a year. He'd saved up almost $40,000 when he was killed.
But you didn't kill him.
Is that a question?
I know you didn't do it.
You know I didn't.
Of course. Do you think I did?
No, of course not.
You don't think maybe he got tired of me, or I got jealous or hysterical or something and shot him?
No, of course I don't.
I did get jealous sometimes and hysterical.
But you didn't kill him.
No, I didn't.
Neither did I.
I know.
Well, that wasn't the way I'd thought it would go, frankly. In the first place, I never thought they'd spill everything to each other. And in the second place, I thought if they did spill everything, they'd each jump at the chance to pin it on the other. They must have loved each other or something. Oh, something like that. Anyway, I decided to walk in and settle the whole thing right then and there. Mr. Tremaine.
Yes, Charlie.
Mr. Tremaine, the fact is, I need $50,000 from you right now.
What is this, Charlie?
Well, it's extortion money, Mr. Tremaine. You know what that is. It's just a word, like embezzlement.
Oh, I see.
Gerald, he knows. He actually...
That's right. I actually know, Mrs. Tremaine. I didn't know exactly before that it was embezzlement, you see. But Brother John told me he'd done time for your husband, and that was why he had this cushy job. I didn't know why he bothered to work at all. I know I wouldn't have.
No, I guess you wouldn't have.
Well, now, wait a minute. Well, I take that back. I know a reason why he worked here. Don't you, Mrs. Tremaine? Yeah. You were fooling around a little, weren't you? Huh? With Brother John?
Now, look, my wife and I have no secrets, so this is not a shock to either one of us.
But have you told the police? It might be a shock to them. Have you? Well, now, of course you haven't.
My wife didn't kill your brother, neither did I.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
How do we know you didn't kill him?
Why would I kill my own brother.
For the money in the 4 savings banks?
I was going to get that anyway. Brother John told me so in the hospital. He even said he could put the touch on your wife for a little extra if I needed it.
You can't prove that.
Well, I think I could if I had to. There's a guy up at the hospital. He had the bed next to mine. He was there when John came to see me.
He knows all about this?
Well, he might. Neither one of us could talk at the time. Maybe he can't even now. I don't know. But he was still there when I got out.
What's his name?
Now, why would I tell you that?
I can find out.
Well, what's the difference, Mr. Tremaine? Suppose he says the whole story is true, that he heard John tell it to me. It'll all come out anyway, newspapers and everything. And then what will the police think about you? So come on. I mean, let's be sensible. You raise the $50,000, and I'll clear out.
How am I supposed to raise $50,000?
Well, out of your house, your car. You must have insurance. You two stay there. I'll answer that phone.
What do you think, Constance?
Don't give it to him.
Well, it's just money.
Don't give it to him.
You sure?
It's wrong.
What I did was wrong. Let's not keep on doing what's wrong.
Well, it's a wrong number or something. It sounded like a singing telegram.
Singing telegram?
I couldn't make it out. Well, how about it?
Charlie, we don't think we can give you $50,000. We don't think we can afford it.
Can you afford being smeared all over the newspapers?
We can't afford to go on living this way, lying to each other.
One of you may not go on living at all.
Let me answer it this time.
Leave the phone off the hook.
Charlie, neither one of us killed John.
Tell that to the police.
I'm going to. I've talked to my wife, and she agrees.
Gerald, come here. You too, Charlie.
Now, look, I don't think you've thought this over.
Oh, yes, we have. We don't want to think about it anymore.
Gerald, listen.
Huh? What is it?
Listen. I'll hold the phone up. Listen, Charlie.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
Well, that's the story. It was the real Charlie on the phone, the guy in the other bed. See, he hadn't had a spontaneous recovery like mine. But he'd gotten back enough to get to a phone in the hospital, dial the number, and then sing this French song into the phone. Brother John, are you sleeping, are you sleeping? That's what it says. It's just my lousy luck I never learned French, or I'd have known it was the real Charlie the first time he called. Oh, I guess you want the gun I killed John with, huh? Oh, here. Yeah, I've had it in my pocket the whole time. Oh, and thanks for offering me a lawyer. But frankly, I don't think any lawyer in the world could get me off. Do you? Well, do you?
Suspense. You have been listening to Brother John, starring William Redfield, and written especially for Suspense by Elspeth Eric. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber, sound patterns by Joseph Cabibbo. Heard in tonight's story were Connie Lemke as Constance Tremaine, Paul McGrath as Gerald Tremaine, Sam Gray as John, Bill Smith as the Doctor, and Guy Repp as the voice of Charlie. Listen again next week when we return with The Curse of Chemishek, written by Jonathan Bundy, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. This is the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Perhaps I'm a coward. I don't know. In the years that have passed, I've never told this story to anyone. I've tried to justify my silence by assuring myself that no one would believe me. But sometimes I feel the guilt. Sometimes I feel it so strongly that I could run out into the street, stop the first man I see, and tell him everything about the White House with the yellow shutters and the small brown chimneys. But then I think, why frighten him? Better that he go on believing that life is real. Life is earnest. And the grave is not its goal.
The Second Door, starring and written especially for Suspense by Robert Reddick.
Some time ago, I made arrangements to rent a completely isolated house in the northwestern part of the country. The last leg of the journey there was made in an old station wagon. It was very late at night when we arrived, and I instructed the man who drove it to let me off at the entrance to the long driveway, as I wanted to walk up to the house alone. With a heavy suitcase in each hand, I started up the long, gentle slope toward the house. At a point perhaps 30 or 40 yards on, the road turned sharply to the left, and up ahead it seemed there must have been a patch where the foliage of the overhanging trees grew less thickly together. For amid the utter darkness, a thin, eerie beam of light filtered down, and in it there appeared to be some sort of a shape. I had the impression that what I saw up ahead in this driveway in the middle of nowhere was a woman in a bright red dress, seated imperturbably in a chair. And suddenly, after I'd taken but a few steps further, this thing that I had been watching moved, definitely, clearly. For an instant, I thought an animal, but whatever it was remained in the filtering of light and continued to move back and forth in a slow, rhythmic pattern, in the sort of to and fro motion that one might set up in a rocking chair.
Hello? Hello? Who is that up there?
I strained my eyes to bring some sense of detail to this apparition, but incredibly, with each step I took toward it in the darkness, the dimmer it became. Until inconceivably, when I finally arrived at the spot where it should have been the brightest, there was total darkness. And there was nothing there. Nothing but the unmistakable sound of a rocking chair, rocking back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. After a few minutes, the sound of that squeaking chair slowly faded away, and I made my way onto the house, where I lay awake through the night trying to find some reasonable explanation. As soon as it was daylight, I went back to that spot on the driveway where I found nothing to make the matter more understandable. And suddenly, quite distinctly, there was the sound of a man's voice calling out to me.
Hello there.
And quite nearby, a man stepped abruptly out onto the driveway, having come apparently along a footpath leading through the
Well, I
woods.
see you're an early riser, too. Lovely time of the day to walk about. My name's Italy. Howard Italy. I thought as long as we were going to be neighbors that I'd...
Neighbors?
Yes, I assume you've taken over the Lonergan place.
Well, yes, I have.
Well, I have the place just north of you.
Well, it was made perfectly clear there wasn't another house around here for miles.
Oh, that's true enough, except for mine. Originally, you see, it was sort of a gatehouse, but it was cut off, remodeled, and sold to me.
When was this?
This is our 7th year. Of course, we use it only in the summer.
We?
Yes, my daughter and I. Would you care to walk back with me to my house? I'd like you to meet Marilla.
Tell me something, Mr. Adderley. Your daughter.
Yes?
Does she own a bright red dress?
What a curious question.
Nonetheless, I wish you'd answer it.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know. Why, do you have a preference for women in red dresses?
By no means. Do you have a rocking chair, Mr. Adderley?
A what?
A rocking chair.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, not at all. Do you have one?
Well, yes. Yes, we do have a rocking chair.
The Edderley house was a one-story building, white with yellow shutters and 2 small brown chimneys. It sat in the center of a moderate-sized clearing. The surface of this clearing was made up entirely of rock, actually of one enormous rock whose top was flat as a sidewalk and level with the surrounding earth.
Marilla!
Yes, Father?
We have a visitor.
Hello. We thought we heard someone drive up last night.
Oh, this is Mr. Saunders, my daughter Marilla.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure, Mr. Saunders. You have no idea how much.
It was strange how attracted this girl and I were to each other from the very first. There was nothing precisely in what she said that would indicate how she felt, but there was something unmistakable in her attitude, her manner, and the expression in her eyes.
How long do you plan to be staying up here, Mr. Saunders?
Well, just until I unwind a little, maybe a month or so. Curiously, the only chair in the room was the rocker that Mr. Edderley had said he owned. I took a step toward
Oh,
it.
no, I wouldn't sit there, Mr. Saunders.
Oh, really? Why not?
Well, yes?
Well,
it's a little unstable. Some of the rungs are loose.
Oh, I see. It seems rather old.
That chair belonged to my mother. She died last year. My father's sentimental about it.
I hesitated to mention it. Well, Marilla, have you prepared that breakfast for me?
Yes, it's in the kitchen.
Well, then I suggest I get to it. Why don't you and Mr. Saunders take a stroll about and get to know each other?
Shall we?
I'll be working when you get back.
Oh, what sort of work do you do, Mr. Ederly?
Dr. Italy.
Oh, really? Of what? Medicine?
Oh, hardly. Of philosophy.
Oh, now let's go. You two can chat another time.
Doctor?
See you later, Mr. Saunders.
Don't you think you'll be a little chilly?
Oh, do you think so? Well, I'll get a jacket.
Through the window, I could see her open the closet. And there, hanging in plain sight, was a bright red dress. I said nothing to her about it, hoping that in some way she'd get around to mentioning it, or at least let something drop that would help explain what I'd seen in the driveway. But she didn't. We strolled about for some time, and she spoke only of inconsequentialities. And when I asked her something specific about her background, she would respond with a non sequitur or direct my attention to some flower or passing bird. But with all, her attitude remained warm and friendly. I might even say inviting. And despite everything, I felt myself being more and more drawn to her. At one point, I couldn't resist the impulse to reach out for her hands.
Don't touch me.
What?
Please.
Well, I don't understand. Why should...
Don't come any closer.
Marilla, what is it?
We'd better go back now.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I'm perfectly all right.
Well, I tried to take hold of your hand. You backed away from me as if I were a serpent. Why?
Please,
Well, why did you do that? You looked absolutely terrified.
I can't explain.
Can't explain? Why can't you
I
explain?
mean, I don't know why I did
What,
that.
are you afraid of me?
No.
Well, then give me your hand. Why won't you give
Leave
me your hand?
alone, will you? Please, just leave me alone.
She suddenly turned and started to run down the path, and at that exact moment, from a distance, we heard a voice calling out, screaming out, rather, as if in anguish. The path branched off just ahead, and I ran quickly in the direction of the scream. It was only a short distance to the point where the path came out of the woods, and I found myself on the cleared land that surrounded the Lonigan house. And there was no one there. Like the previous night when I'd heard the sound of the rocking chair coming out of nowhere, there was now only this agonizing scream for help. Again and again. Like before, the sound eventually faded away, but not before I had the distinct impression that what I had been listening to was the voice of Dr. Ederly. I started back toward his house, but this time circuitously. To make certain that I wasn't seen, I approached from the rear of the house. And keeping low, I scurried up to a partly open window. Marilla and Dr. Ederly were inside.
It was your suggestion that I walk with him in the woods. If you
How could I know that you were going to behave like an infatuated adolescent? Of course he was going to touch you. Batting your eyes, talking in whispers. What kind of behavior is that?
I didn't know
Of course
such
you did.
thing.
It was outright flirtation. And then running. Imagine that, running.
What else could I have
You
done?
could have used your wits.
That screaming you did for help.
It was the only possible way to distract him. I'd rather he was puzzled over that than have him discover the whole truth from you. Now, I'm going down to his house and see if I can double-talk our way out of this. Don't leave here until I get back.
For a moment, Marilla stood in the open doorway, and then she turned and went to the bend of a long hallway where there were two heavy doors. She unlocked the nearer one and went in. Then, as quietly as possible, I made my way around to the front of the house and down the hallway to the door that Marilla had gone to. It was slightly ajar, and I could see most of the room with no difficulty. At one side, there was an enormous workbench completely strewn over with an infinite assortment of tools and electronic equipment. There were wires, tubes, lights, and meters. Marilla was seated before what at first appeared to be an ordinary television set. But there were curious labels above the three knobs that she was carefully adjusting. They read, respectively, latitude, longitude, and altitude. And she flicked a switch, and an image appeared on the screen. It was undoubtedly the Lonigan house. And it was a remarkably acceptable illusion, not only because the image was sharp and the coloring perfect, but because, astonishingly, the house was reproduced in its full 3 dimensions. The object had roundness, depth, perspective. Except for the reduction in size, every detail seemed as credible, as palpable as the original. It seemed as if you could reach in and pick the very flowers near the lawn. I stood for a time watching this, fascinated by it. until Dr. Ederle came into view, crossing the lawn, approaching the porch.
Oh, Mr. Saunders. Mr. Saunders, are you at home?
His voice was entirely free of the usual amplification sound of electronic speakers. It was as clear as the miniature image of him that walked up to the door and knocked. And getting no answer, he went back toward the woods. At this point, Marilla must have heard me move slightly, for she suddenly turned, and in one motion she clicked off the set and came to her feet.
Wait,
That device, did he invent that?
You mustn't stay here. He's coming right back.
Well, there doesn't even seem to be an electronic speaker in that thing. Are there cameras, microphones, or does he merely twist those
Oh,
knobs?
if he finds out that you've seen
Well,
it.
why is he keeping this a secret?
It's not perfected.
Is that true?
Yes.
Marilla, listen to me. You seem to be frightened by something that's going on around here. I know that I am, and I want to know what it is. Now, I also want to help you. There isn't much I can do if you won't tell me the truth. Now, what's in that other locked room?
What?
In the room next to this.
My father works in there.
Well, I'm sure he does, but at what? What does he work at in there?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because it's really his affair.
But you do know what it is.
Yes.
You're going to unlock that door, Marilla. And you are going to unlock it now.
Oh, please.
Well, go on, Marilla. Why don't you oblige the gentleman? When a man is as curious about something as all that, I don't think he should be kept in frustration. Marilla, give me the key.
Father, what are you
Give it
doing?
to me. Now, Mr. Saunders, if you'll just step this way.
We walked to the second door where Dr. Ederle inserted the key in the lock and opened it. I looked into a very small room, the floor, walls, and ceiling of which were made entirely of frosted glass. And there was nothing else. It was empty. On the outside of the door, there was a panel, which he slid aside to reveal 3 knobs like the others I had seen, similarly labeled latitude, longitude, and altitude.
Actually, Mr. Saunders, there are microscopic perforations in the glass to admit air. Now, would you be good enough to give me the name of a place some distance away?
A place?
Anywhere you choose, anywhere on Earth.
Someplace I would like to see?
No, Mr. Saunders. Someplace you'd like to be.
I had no intention of stepping inside Dr. Ederle's glass cubicle, but I was curious to see what might appear on the screens. And I gave him the general location of the New England farm where I was born. Alongside on the hallway, there was a series of bookshelves. It held a selection of highly detailed atlases and charts, and from one of these we determined the exact location of the farm. Then he carefully adjusted the knobs. I watched from the doorway as the glass began to glow with colored light. And then, suddenly before me, what was for all the world an actual pasture. Trees and sky, flowers and grass, and in the distance a barn with a silo leaning like the Tower of Pisa. That barn, I played there when I was a child. Involuntarily, I must have taken a step toward it, for I heard Marilla's voice.
Don't go in there.
Be quiet.
I turned around and I saw that Dr. Ederle had a gun in his hand.
Stay where you are. Enjoy yourself. Play in the barn again, Mr. Saunders.
And now I was completely engulfed in this farmland scene. It was astonishing. It was as if I were a very part of it. If I had somehow awakened here, never having seen those blank glass walls, I would have completely believed that I was standing in this open countryside.
Where'd you come from, mister?
I turned. I saw a farmer standing what seemed to be about 10 yards away.
Something I can do for you?
Well, no, I,
What you doing here?
well, I,
Lose your way?
well, not exactly. You see,
Well, go on.
Well, I was born here. My family used to own this place. I just thought I'd look...
Take a look around.
Yes.
What's your name?
Gordon Saunders. My father was...
Dan Saunders. I heard of him. He had the place 30 years ago.
That's right.
Want to see the house?
Well, I...
Then come on.
He turned his back and walked away.
Bring that rake along, will you?
It was lying on the ground near my feet. I bent down. But my hand didn't close about the handle of the rake as it would have ordinarily, but rather passed right through it as if it weren't there. Nothing but sounds and images projected across the continent.
You coming?
No. I'd rather be by myself. I'll just take a little walk around, if you don't mind.
Suit yourself. We'll be up at the house if you change your mind.
Well, thank you very much. And he turned and walked further away He went on. Then suddenly there was the sound of a key, and the door opened back into Dr. Ederle's hallway. Somehow, in an effort to save me, Marilla must have managed to get the key and the gun away from her father. Had quickly opened the door of the cubicle and thrown the gun down the length of a long hallway. As I came out, she was grappling with him to keep him from reaching it. Before I'd taken 2 steps toward them, he'd broken loose and was running for the gun. It was obvious that he'd reach it before either of us, and in a moment, we'd both be helpless. I had a revolver in my suitcase at the Lonigan place, and I knew that our only chance was for me to get it. I ran out of the house and into the woods. I got the gun and rushed back with it toward their house. I stopped just short of the clearing. I walked carefully to the edge. The white house with the yellow shutters and the 2 small brown chimneys was no more. It had vanished completely. Not a trace of it. I walked down into the clearing, bewildered, shocked, hardly able to accept the evidence of my senses.
How do you know, Mr. Saunders, that all of life is not an illusion?
I didn't even bother to turn or look about, for I knew I'd see nothing. Can you hear me, Marilla?
Yes, I can hear you. I can see you.
Are you all right?
She's perfectly all right.
The house was never really here, was it?
I'm afraid not.
Nor were you. That walk we took in the woods, Marilla?
Like your visit with the farmer.
And it was you in the red dress?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I was doing some experiments. There was a short circuit, and the image appeared in the driveway.
And when I tried to touch your hand, Marilla, in the woods?
She moved away. We were careful that you never actually touched anything connected with us. Ourselves, the rocking chair, even the doors of the house were held or left open for you.
The floor?
What you felt under your feet was the same flat rock you're standing on now. What you saw was the illusion of floorboards. No, nothing to touch. As yet.
As yet?
We have 5 senses, haven't we, Mr. Saunders? You were quite beguiled by the use of only 2. Oh, I expect to have no particular difficulties with odors and tastes. But the sense of touch... You'd be interested to know that I've begun my experiments with the sense of touch, Mr. Saunders, and with very encouraging results. I'd considered conducting another experiment now, with you as the subject. With you, and with a bullet from my gun.
Oh?
But Marilla has pleaded your case. She's convinced me that you're too sensible to tell anyone about all this, that no one would believe you.
I don't imagine they would.
She's also promised never to try to get in touch with you. And, of course, I have a way of keeping an eye on you, don't I?
That house actually does exist somewhere, doesn't it?
Yes, but you won't try to find it, will you, Mr. Saunders?
And, of course, your name isn't Ederle.
I should think not. You know, I've thought of an interesting experiment we might conduct in the place of the one with the bullet. Marilla, I thought that since you've become so fond of our friend that you might want to say your last goodbye with the proper finality, that you might want to say it with a kiss.
For a moment or two, there was silence. And then I heard Marilla's voice, very close, almost in a whisper.
I've never heard your first name. Would you tell it to me now?
It's Gordon.
Goodbye, Gordon.
And then I felt Marilla's lips on mine. Gently. A tender pressure that lingered on my lips for a moment. And then was gone.
And now, Mr. Saunders, now that I have given you your life, would you tell me in return if you felt Marilla's kiss?
Yes, I did.
Clearly, unmistakably.
It was in every sense the kiss of a lovely woman. Except...
Yes, except what?
That it was cold, Doctor. Cold as death.
Suspense. You've been listening to The Second Door, starring and written especially for Suspense by Robert Reddick. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato, Jr. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Sound patterns by Walter Otto. Heard in tonight's story were Barbara Cassar as Marilla, Paul McGrath as Dr. Ederle, and Bob Dryden as the farmer. This is Stuart Metz speaking. Listen again next week when we return with Hide and Seek, written by Bob Corcoran, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Now, from Suspense and from CBS radio network stations everywhere, anniversary greetings to radio station KSL, Salt Lake City, marking its 40th year of operation today. To 50,000-watt KSL, affiliated with CBS radio since 1932. Many more years of success. This is the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. In a moment, Act One of That Real Crazy Infinity, starring Jack Grimes and Richard Holland, and written especially for Suspense by Dick W. Dowling.
What do we do now, man?
Oh, I don't know. Gotta dig up some loot somewhere. They still got our horns.
Yeah, but do we blow them or hock them?
We're gonna find a hock shop in this town.
Oh, man, this is a real drag.
Yeah. All I want now is to get back to New York. What we need is one fast gig that pays enough bread for traveling expenses.
Why don't we check with that tomato behind the counter and see what the scoop is around here?
Crazy. Hey, baby.
Yeah, what'll it be, gents?
2 more coffees, please, huh?
You got 'em.
Hey, honey, what's the best way to pick up a fast buck in town here? Huh?
Make a fast grab.
Yeah, this kid is not a Lenny Bruce.
Oh, just a touch of humor, boys. Say, what kind of work can you do?
Well, we're musicians. We like to earn bus fare back to New York.
Well, ain't much call for musicians around here, except maybe for church socials now and then.
Wow.
Any other kind of work?
Well, there's strawberry picking over at Tanner's farm.
Yeah, no, thanks. By the way, when is the next bus to New York, huh?
Oh, never. Leastwise, not from here. You got to go clear over to Centerville, about 60 miles.
Any chance of getting a lift with somebody?
Ain't likely this time of night. Well, maybe in the...
Pardon me, Jenny. I couldn't help overhearing these gents in their predicament. Maybe I can help.
This here's Charlie Olden, runs the radio shop in town here. Got TV, too.
Oh, that must be a gas.
Yeah, pleased to meet you, Charlie. I'm Bud. This is Lou.
Likewise. Hi. Now, as I see it, you gents could use a couple of dollars and a place to sleep, right?
Right.
Well, I can supply you with both, if you'll do me a little favor in return.
Yeah, listen, Clyde, what's the little favor?
Some electronic equipment just came in from New York on special order, and I got to deliver it to a place just out of town. Now, if you boys...
Doggone it, Charlie. I knew you was leading up to that, and I won't let you do it. Pay him no mind here, Jim.
No, you just mind your dishes,
I
Jenny.
will not. You got no right tricking these here strangers.
I ain't tricking them. I'm willing to pay.
You mean you'll pay us to deliver this electronic equipment?
Yes. $10 between you, and I'll drive you halfway.
Why halfway?
Aha. Now you're asking, stranger. Go on, tell him why, Charlie. I dare you.
Oh, hush up, Jenny. You're worse than my mother-in-law.
All right, what's the gimmick?
No gimmick at all, gents.
Voices from the grave.
What are you talking about, baby?
Voices from the grave. If you do like Charlie says, you'll walk in the land of the dead.
You know this broad is starting to bug me.
Look, let's have a straight story here, huh?
All right, then don't listen to Jenny none. She's like everybody around here. She's scared of nothing at all.
Seems like you're the one scared to live the stuff yourself.
Oh, I ain't no such thing. It's just that well, I just want to get home early tonight for a change.
Where do we deliver this equipment to?
Just outside of town. Norville Hagen's place.
Well, what's with this Hagen? Is he some kind of kook?
Oh, no. He's right friendly. He's just maybe, a little different.
About as different as Dracula.
Oh, now, Jenny, you know that's just a lot of silly talk. You gents want to make that $10 or not?
Well, how about it, Lou?
Well, we need some bread, man, but, I don't dig the Dracula bit.
Look, Lou, suppose this guy Hagen is a flip. There's going to be 3 of us and only 1 of him, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Look, we got nothing to lose, and we need the bread. Even if it's only 10 beans, I say we do it. Are you with me?
All right, man, but the first time this gig starts to look flaky, I am cooling it.
Good man, Lou. All right, Mr. Olin, you got a deal.
Oh, fine, boys, fine. Now, let's get started. It's getting late.
Sure is an out-of-the-way place.
Yeah, old Norville likes his privacy.
He likes bumpy roads, too.
Oh, Norville don't care. He never comes into town. He just sends down for food and electronic supplies about once a month. Here we are.
Here we are? Where?
All I see is the side of a cliff.
There's a wooden stairway with a handrail. Leads all the way up. Now, let's get the box out of the car.
Kind of dark here, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Now, grab the other end of this box, Lou, and walk straight ahead. You'll come to a stairway.
Man, what's in here, rocks?
Here's the stairway. Now, set it down.
All right, now what?
You fellas start up the stairs. I gotta get something from the car.
Okay, grab that end, Lou. Huh?
But how far up do we have to go, man?
We'll see.
Hey, what's he doing?
The money's in your coat pocket. So long, gents, and good luck.
Hey, wait a minute! Hey,
Nick, it happened again, man. We were blowing a chorus with no lead.
Oh, we'll never find our way back down there. Well, there's only one place to go. Grab the box, Lou, and let's start climbing.
More coffee, gentlemen?
No, thanks, Professor. 2's my limit.
And you, sir?
Everything is cool, man.
Oh, well, then I shall make some hot coffee for you.
No, man. I mean never mind.
Very well. Well, I'd like to thank you again for bringing my electronic supplies, and I hope you'll be my guests overnight.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it. We don't have a car.
Oh, I assume Mr. Olin drove you here?
Uh-huh. Good old Charlie.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how happy I am to get this equipment. I must replace some tubes in my Infiniphone. It hasn't been working for several days, and I've missed my classical concerts.
You dig classical music?
Oh, yes. I love the old masters. I think of them as dear friends.
I studied a little classical piano when I was a kid. I don't remember much past the Happy Farmer, though.
Oh, yes. Well, then, I must repair the Infiniphone immediately and let you both enjoy some of the great masterworks.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a gasser.
Do you have many records, Professor?
Oh, no, none at all. With the Infiniphone, I don't need records.
I see, it's a radio.
No, not exactly. It's my own invention.
Oh.
Let me explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
All the sound in our world gradually becomes inaudible and trails off into infinity. But I've simply created a machine for tuning into infinity.
Uh-huh.
Yes. This way I can hear great masterworks in their original form, exactly as they were played centuries ago. Do you understand?
Man, I lost you back there when you were going to heat some more coffee.
Yeah, you think I understand, Professor. You, just tune into infinity and pick up sounds of the past, right?
Yes, that's it, exactly.
Well, that must be an interesting hobby.
Oh, it's more than that. You see, the classics are my life. As a child, I wanted to be a great musician, but, well, I'm a scientist instead.
Well, that's how the chorus goes.
Yes. I confess I don't understand much about life in our modern society. Out there in the world, I never seem to do or say the right things. I was considered rather odd.
Well, the world out there is pretty simple, Professor. It's just one big scramble for bread.
Bread?
Yeah, man, loot, money.
Oh, yes, I guess that is important.
Yeah, yes it is. Like, I guess we have to breathe.
It's the most unpleasant part of life for me, or was. I really don't care anymore. I may soon become part of the great classical past I love so well.
What do you mean, Professor?
I mean, well, all in good time. And now, would you like to see and hear the Infiniphone?
Oh, sure, Professor.
Good. Well, follow me, gentlemen.
We're not going with him, are we? That guy is flipped. He's flaky.
Let's go along with the gag. Maybe we can hype him out of something that's worth selling.
Yeah, but what do we want to hype a poor old guy like that for?
We're broke is why. Besides, if we play our
You're coming, gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We wouldn't miss this for the world.
By plugging the patch cord into the side panel terminal and turning the selector dial, we can choose any past century or era we wish. Well, go ahead, gentlemen. Try it.
Oh, that's okay, man. I'm a believer.
He said try it. Now go ahead and try it.
Okay.
I've set it for about 46 BC. Now, tune it in.
Et conscriptus populus mandatus est mihi Caesaris dux, Caesaris rex.
Like, what was that, man?
I'm afraid it's Julius Caesar again. He's always making speeches.
You mean that was the actual voice of Julius Caesar?
Oh, yes. I recognize him immediately.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll bite. What's the gimmick?
But there is no gimmick. That's how the Infiniphone works. Well, it's really not so amazing, gentlemen. Why, my new invention, the infinite transitor, can actually... well, that can wait. Perhaps if I tune in a later period on the Infiniphone.
Hey, man, this cat sounds familiar.
Dear. I should get something worthwhile.
Don't. That's Berrigan. I know that sound anywhere.
Ah, that's funny. But I never heard this record before.
Oh, that's no record. That's Berrigan himself. Oh, what a crazy chorus. He's blowing his heart out. Prop, can we record this?
Why, yes, but I don't see why you...
We gotta record it.
Well, it's simple enough. Press that button on the side of the panel. That's it. Yes. It starts a tape recorder in the next room. I'll make sure the machine starts.
Dad, what are you doing this for?
Don't you get it? This will be the greatest discovery in the history of jazz. We'll be able to name our price with any record company in the country. And we'll never run out of materials. Lou, we're rich.
Yeah, but what about the professor?
He'll never know the difference.
Yeah, but what if he digs what we're doing? We'll blow the whole bit, man.
Then we'll cut him in.
The tape machine is working perfectly.
Crazy.
Now, I hope you gentlemen will excuse me. I must get back to work on my infinite transit.
You sure? You go right ahead, Professor. Lou, stop worrying. This is it. From here on in, we swing, man. No more crummy club dates, no lousy one-nighters. We're rich, man. We're rich. Hey, Lou, watch the volume of that tape machine. The needle's kicking way over.
Oh, man. Listen to that man blow.
Yeah, Lou, will you pay attention?
Oh, blow, Professor. Oh, listen to that.
Watch the needle on that machine, Lou. Lou, will you take off those headphones and just watch the needle, huh?
Oh, sorry, Bud. Oh, but, man, dig that phrasing. Oh, go, man. Go.
You're gonna go right out that window. You loused up 2 recordings this week. Come on, Lou, get with it.
Well, gentlemen, another pleasant dinner, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And now we pour the tea. Lou?
Oh, thank you.
And Bud?
Swell, thanks.
And myself.
Peachy.
Now, my pipe. You know, gentlemen, it's been some time since I really enjoyed my pipe this way. I must say it's been pleasant having you with me these past few weeks.
Well, we're glad we came.
I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have people around. You know, my neighbors aren't very neighborly. Perhaps that's just as well. They'd probably think me strange. In any case, I won't be around much longer.
You don't mean you're leaving here, Professor?
Yes, I do, Bud.
Yeah, well, what about the infiniphone?
I don't know. I'll have no need for it, but I'm not sure I should leave it behind. It might do more harm than good. No, I haven't decided yet.
But, Professor, think of the pleasure you can give the world.
Well, if it can give the world as much pleasure as it seems to have given you and Lou, I might be inclined to leave it here. Lou especially seems entranced by the music he's been listening to and recording. Hey, Lou?
Yeah, Lou, you listening?
Yes, sure.
You seem to have found something you like.
Something I like? Man, I'm stoned. I never heard such wailing in my life. Bunny and the bird, Prez and the rest. I would give up the best gig in the world just to sit in with those cats. For kicks. No bread, man. Just kicks.
Yeah, and that, Professor, is why I'm the one who has to worry about the bread. My boy Lou here is just living for kicks.
You're not a dreamer, Bud, and Lou is.
Well, dreamers aren't doers. And doers are the cats who get things done.
Yes, of course. But every now and then, one of us dreamers gets things done, too. Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I'll get back to my work inside.
Uh-huh. You hear what he said?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Yeah, well, you know what happens if he does. We're out of business, especially if he takes the infiniphone with him. And we better get a lot of taping done, and soon.
Yeah. You know what? There's something way out about the way he talks about leaving.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like he's happy. Like the way Prez used to look when he was blowing a great chorus, you know?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow I'm blowing a great chorus right out of here, and you're going to stay and make tapes all day.
Where are you going?
I'm going in and see Max Wesson at Flip Records. And I'm taking a small sample of our music with me.
To what for?
Well, I'm going to offer him exclusive rights to a recently discovered collection of recordings by the late and legendary figures of jazz. A collection that's out of this world. Well, Max?
It's out of this world. It's out of this world. All right. What's the gimmick?
Well, there's no gimmick, Max. It's legit. This is for real. This music, that's the McCoy.
Yeah, I know that, but how did you get it?
All right, I'll admit it. It was dumb luck. I found the recordings in some tank town and bought them for peanuts.
That figures, I guess. All right, what's the deal?
$25,000 plus 25% of gross sales and a spot on your A&R staff for me and my partner.
That is highway robbery.
Is it a deal?
Well, okay. But you got to bring me enough of this stuff to make it worth my while.
Don't worry, Max. My partner's taking care of that right now. Lou, we're in. It's all set. Okay, Lou, put down your axe for a minute, will you? I want to talk. Yeah, Lou, do you hear me? What's wrong with you?
Man, I just made it. I almost goofed, but I just made it.
Just made what? What are you talking about?
Well, I almost started looking forward to recording that stuff and selling it.
What do you mean, almost? It's all set. We're rich, and we got steady jobs besides.
Without me, man, without me.
What, are you nuts? What's wrong?
I was listening to some jazz on the infiniphone. This cat he's blown his heart out, see? And I figured, well, there's no kicks in selling somebody else's jazz. I want something of my own.
You'll have something of your own, a big fat bank account.
Oh, anybody can have that. But not everybody can blow a chorus with Prez or Bunny.
Hey, Lou, baby, what are you, juiced up or something? Hey, Clyde, where's the tape you made today, huh?
I'm not sure I made one.
You what?
I started the tape, and then I heard those cats swinging, and I picked up my horn and joined in. I guess the tape is still running.
Oh, no. You gotta be kidding.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I have come to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yes, Lou. Everything is ready now.
Where are you going, Professor?
To become part of the great classical past I love so well.
I don't dig you, sir.
I've completed my infinitransitor. In a few minutes, I shall be transported back into the past.
Are you kidding?
I think not, Bud. I hope not. I'm counting on it, so...
Oh, boy.
Well, gentlemen, goodbye. And thank you once again for your kindness. I shall never forget you.
Professor Hagen.
Yes, Lou.
Just how far back do you expect to go?
Lou, are you nuts?
Well, as far back as I wish, I suppose. Why?
Well, what I mean is, could you drop me off in the 30s?
Has everybody flipped around here?
Well, we could certainly try, Lou.
Crazy. Wait till I pack my act.
Lou, this is ridiculous.
Maybe, man, but I gotta find out.
Oh.
Bud, this is so long. I'm gonna kind of miss you. We've been pals a long time, and you've always been on the level with me, and, so long.
Yeah, sure, Lou. Well, I'll see you in 10 minutes when you come back, huh?
Goodbye, Bud, and good luck.
Yeah, sure. Later, man, later.
Bud, I hope you find something you really dig, and when you do, man, play it cool. So long, pal.
Oy, doesn't this beat everything? The two of them are flipped. I don't know who's nuttier, the professor or Lou. Oh, man, I hope he got something on that tape. Yeah, give him a few minutes out there, and then Well, the papers gave it quite a play. They said mad professor and musician die in explosion. I woke up here in the hospital. There was nothing left of the professor's place. Not a trace of the professor or Lou. It's a funny thing, though. Lou did make that tape before he left. He taped his own solos. And here's the gas. All the jazz critics claim it's the greatest stuff they ever heard. Yeah, I'm going to make a bundle of loot on Lou's recordings. Somehow I just don't care. It doesn't seem important. All I can think about is poor old Lou. Well, I hope he's having a ball out there in that real crazy infinity.
Suspense. You've been listening to That Real Crazy Infinity, starring Jack Grimes and Richard Holland, and written especially for Suspense by Dick W. Dowling. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Sound patterns by Joseph Cabibbo. Heard in tonight's story were Court Benson as Professor Norval Hagen, Bob Dryden as Charlie Olin, Athena Lord as Jenny, Robert Reddick as Max Wesson, and Guy Rep as the voice of Julius Caesar. This is Stuart Metz speaking. Listen again next week when we return with Stand-In for Murder, written by Gladys F. Gallant. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.